You know what's funny? A lot of people say that they're Christians. The reason why they say they're Christians is just to like keep them safe from like hell. So they say, I'm a Christian, right? And to be honest, the only reason I know that about you is because I was just like that. I always said I was a Christian just to keep me safe. But the difficult issue is people are not understanding this is deeper than what you think, you know? This is about having a father figure. He's everything you've ever wanted all at once in your hands. But yet we lie and say that. No, I've read the Bible. No, you haven't. When was the last time you prayed? For me personally, the whole goal with Jesus is having a relationship. That's it. Don't be scared to go to hell. Be scared that you don't have a good relationship with him. See what I'm doing there? He gives us everything we want, right? And I think what's amazing about Jesus is he lets us decide, and he's saying, it's your choice. I'm not forcing you to be with me, but if you want to be with me, I'm going to change your entire life. I'm going to give you everything that you want plus more. Don't lie and say, I have a great relationship with Jesus, because you don't. If you're at least honest about that, that's a step up. At least say, hey, look, I don't have a connection with Jesus. Let me think what I can do to be closer with Jesus. I always like to think, just ask the basic questions, you know? Have I read the Bible? When was the last time I went to church? If you don't want to go to church, too bad. Go to church anyways. If your parents are forcing you to go to church, don't hate them. They just love you and they want the best for you. And I'm only saying these things and I know that about you is because I was like that. My parents finally let me decide for the first time ever to go to church or not. They said, you're a full-grown adult. You make your own decisions. You can go to church whenever you want. I said, okay, I'm not going to church anymore. My mental health went down like this because I didn't realize that that was the only thing that was gluing me, that was keeping me above the surface. Right when I made that decision, I'm not going to church anymore. I'm not kidding you. And this isn't a joke. I wanted to take my life. And then I got distracted and everything like that. And then again, stopped going to church, went right downhill again. Church, I know isn't a lot. It's literally like the glue. At least go to church because I promise you, you're going to be just above the surface to the point that you're not going to take your life. I want to let everyone know it's not like I wanted to take my life one time. No, I wanted to take my life 2 times. And actually, I said to myself, I want to make sure that I do it the right way this time. So I'll take my life out a lot quicker this time. So before I do that, let me cry out to Jesus because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Right when I did that, my entire life changed. I'm not saying that this is going to work for you. I'm just saying at least give Jesus an opportunity to help you instead of being closed off. If you're like, I don't have a good connection with him, read the Bible, go to church, pray. Come on, open your eyes and understand that I'm not here to waste your time. I'm just here to help you. God put me here to help you. That's it. I really want the best for you. If you don't believe me, go to church. Send this to a friend because I promise you they'll get help. Understand that 99% of you are not even gonna y'all are just gonna look right past me. I'm looking for that 1% of somebody. It just kind of rubs them the wrong way, right? A lot of the things I did when I was a Christian, I lied and said, yeah, I'm a Christian. The other thing I did was anytime I was really stressed or really annoyed about something, I'll pray, and that's about it. But that's not a relationship. No, when I'm happy, I'm gonna pray. When I'm sad, I'm gonna pray. When I'm scared, I'm gonna pray. Do you notice these consistency? No matter what, I'm going to pray. I'm also going to read the Bible. No matter the way I feel, I'm going to go to church anyways on Sundays. Do you get what I mean? I'm consistent at everything I do because I understand the value of what Jesus is bringing me upon my life. Don't sugarcoat it and be like, I'm just going to pray whenever I feel like it. No, you pray when you're happy. You pray when you're sad. You read the Bible when you're sad and happy. You go to church when you're depressed. You go to church when you're happy. You're going to go to church if it's on your birthday. I don't care what's happening. You go to church anyways. Don't hop around and think, I just want to do these things that works for me. No, you've got to literally invest everything inside your vein and say, I'm going to trust God. He knows what he's doing, right? You can't say you love God, but you never show it in your life. I mean, it's pretty simple, you know? A lot of people say they love Jesus, you know? they're Christians, right? But the truth is they're not showing it upon their actions. They're walking around, going to clubs, going to strip clubs, sleeping with a bunch of men, sleeping with a bunch of women, right? Lusting for every single woman that passes by, right? Lusting upon anything they see on social media, right? That's not love. Love is with Jesus. Where's love? I remember many times in my life I said, I don't believe in Jesus. He didn't even do anything for me. Did I actually take my time and pray? Did I actually go to church? Did I read the Bible? I mean, these are just simple things that people can do. But instead, they're so focused on themselves that they forget that this world is just a joke, you know? When I realized it, I said, oh my gosh, Jesus is the only one that's real. I was like, no, I'm done with this world. He's the only one that's clearly like legit. You know what's funny about all of this is I used to be just like you. And if anyone talked about Jesus or about the Bible, about, you know, trying to be closer to Jesus, I was always annoyed and I always got triggered. But the truth is these people are just wanting to help you. That's it. They love you and they just want to help you. When I found Jesus, I was like, oh, these people just genuinely love me and they don't even know me. They just love me. When I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? I need to cut everything that I've been doing and just give it all to Jesus. And I know that sounds really difficult, but just give him a chance. Give him a chance. I love you. And if you don't think I do, I do. And I just want to let you know that because somebody might have not said it to you, but guess what? I didn't. I love you. I want you to have an amazing day.